I'm here off the coast of Panama, where we just recovered what we believe to be the coffin of legendary explorer Sir Francis Drake, who was buried at sea over 400 years ago. Are you sure you want to be defiling your ancestors' remains like that?
You make it sound so dirty. Besides, thought you didn't believe me.
Well, I did do my research, and apparently Francis Drake didn't have any children.
Well, history can't be wrong, you know. For example, you can't defile an empty coffin.
What the hell?
You devil.
What is it? Come on, hold it up.
No way. Deal was for a coffin. That's it.
Wait a minute. If my show hadn't have funded this expedition, you wouldn't have...
You got your story, lady.
Look, Mr. Drake, you signed a contract. I have a right to see every single thing that...
Could you hold that thought? Sully, we got some trouble. Hurry it up.
Okay. What's going on?
Pirates.
Pirates?
Yeah, the modern kind. They don't take prisoners. At least not male prisoners.
Wait, what are you talking about? Shouldn't we call the authorities or something?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea, but we don't exactly have a permit to be here.
What?
Yeah, so unless you want to end up in a Panamanian jail, we should probably handle this ourselves.
Well, what's worse?
You obviously haven't been in a Panamanian jail. Do you know how to use one of these?
Yeah, it's like a camera. You point and shoot, right?
Good girl. Here we go.
Hello everybody, it's SwimDude11 here, and welcome to a new series. About 2 weeks ago, I uploaded a video on the first episode of Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4, not Uncharted 4, but Uncharted Drake's Fortune. And from the looks of it, for the people who are watching, it looks like they enjoyed it. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a whole series over with both commentary and non-commentary. Anyways, I also will be adding in a death counter, as you can see. So death number 1 in the first chapter. Yeah, not my very best moment, but also to add on to that, I will be playing in crushing mode. For now, I'm just doing the trilogy. I was maybe considering doing Uncharted 4 and 5 due to the fact that just recently, I guess not recently, just a couple weeks ago, they finally released another bundle for the Uncharted series for 4 and Legacy, but I kind of already have the game, so buying the bundle would be kind of pointless, so I'm just going to be doing those on separate things. But anyways, going back here, so how this will work is I'll be going through this entire game on crushing, and I will be also collecting all the treasures. Right now we are in the middle of the tutorial, as I like to call it. From chapter 1 through 3 I have tutorials. I have some means of teaching you the game, where chapter 1 here is going to be full on bracing on the whole fact of combat alone. As you can see, we have boats coming from each and every side. You were able to get a couple of firsts, be able to punch people, shoot people. The game shows you how to do stuff, and they even showed you how to do brutal combos. But while I was doing that, I did a run and gun, where if you shoot an enemy just enough and you can one hit them, which I think has a trophy on its own. But yeah, anyways, the game now is showing you how to do the brutal combo, because if you didn't do it right there, it will try to show you how to do it. As you can see, I'm trying to figure out how to use the controls again, like, well, aiming on my right side instead of my left side. I think I figured it out. But I also was gonna say, with the brutal combos, if you can somehow pull that off, you get double the ammo. So yeah. Anyways, as you can see, the Turret Man is out, and I think that was a rocket launcher. Anyways, with that being said, Sully's is on its way, and that's really the end of chapter 1. It's pretty short and gives a good explanation of what you need to do, well, with combat. And just like that, Sully does that, and that's the end of chapter 1.
Damn it. Whole ship's gonna blow. We gotta jump.
Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Come on. Go.
All right.
I can't leave you alone for a minute, can I?
I had everything under control until they blew up the boat. You all right?
Nothing that years of therapy won't fix.
Well, if it isn't the beautiful and talented Elena Fisher.
Flattery will get you screen time.
Yeah, I'm more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Victor Sullivan.
For Christ's sakes. What do you say we get out of here before we attract any more attention?
Well?
Little present from Sir Francis.
Oh, so you found the coffin. Wait a minute, is this what I think it is?
Drake's lost diary. He faked his death, just like I said, Sully. He must have been onto something big.
Yeah, well, let's just keep that between us.
Thanks for the loan, Mr. Drake. I think I've earned a look at that diary when we land.
So look, when Drake sailed into the Pacific, he took the Spanish fleet completely by surprise. He captured their ships, he took all their maps, their letters, their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary.
So this...
But when he got back to England, Queen Elizabeth confiscated all of his charts and logbooks, including this one, and then swore his entire crew to silence.
Yeah, so this...
You see, Drake discovered something on that voyage, Sully. Something so secret and so valuable, they couldn't risk it getting out.
All right, Nate, just pretend for a minute that I don't really care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
Man only interested in the climax. He must be a real hit with the ladies.
Never had any complaints.
Okay, then. I'll jump to the good part, just for you.
Ho, ho, ho.
Huh?
El goddamn Dorado.
He was onto something big, all right.
Does it say anything else?
Oh, so now you're interested, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no. Last page was torn out. I'm telling you, Sully. This is it. This is finally it.
Yeah. Only... we got one little problem.
Yes, that's what I said. It blew up. It sank. No, that's why we have insurance, right? Oh. Oh no, the camera? No, the camera's fine. Don't worry about the camera, no. Still as good as new.
Sully, the girl can hold her own. You should have seen her.
Fine. You go on out there and you tell her, we just found the lost city of gold. Maybe her producer can get it on the air
Oh,
tonight.
come on.
Nate, do you trust me?
More or less.
Good. Because we're gonna have every two-bit scumbag in the world racing us to this treasure unless we cut her loose right now.
You're a real gentleman, Sully.
I know. It stinks. She'll get over it.
No, I don't care for over budget. I mean, do you realize that this could be like the biggest story of the year? Hi. No, I don't trust him, okay? That's why we need to move fast. So just get me the camera crew, and I promise you that... Son of a bitch. Hey! Should have seen that one coming. Ugh.
So now we're on to chapter 2. the search for El Dorado.
hold on.
Anyways, chapter 2 is,
I'm not as
for
young
the
as I used to
tutorial
be.
part, will be exploration and puzzle base.
Yeah, you weren't too old for that little barmaid
As I
illegal, were
say
you?
puzzle base, I put that in quotation because
Oh, I must admit,
Uncharted Drake
equally
Fortune's
strenuous.
puzzles aren't exactly
Well,
puzzles.
hang in there, old timer.
I'm like saying
We're just
they
about
can
there.
be considered puzzles, but they're pretty down to the basic easy, like counting 1, 2, 3, and saying your ABCs, basically. But anyways, as we're running through here, we actually will be encountering our first treasure that's just up a little up ahead. Actually, it can be quite missable. So right when you're going straight here, you want to loop around this rock, and right here will be your first treasure. Actually, it can be pretty easy to miss if you're, well, playing for your first time or you're just messing around and not looking around and stuff. Each treasure will, if you look at a treasure long enough, it will have a sparkle to it, so that's how you can find it. But anyways, let's get into a cutscene.
Well,
I don't get it. According to this, we're right on top of the mark.
maybe you're not reading that thing right. Let me see it.
No, this is the place.
There's nothing here, Nate. Another goddamn dead end.
Easy, Sully. Just relax. Let's take a look around.
So, anyways, while doing this, I had to re-record this like 3 times, and as much as I enjoy Uncharted, the first game has always seemed to, well, be very sluggish. It's very slow putting in, and like I said, the reason why I say the first 3 chapters are a tutorial is because, well, it goes on and on and on. I think by the end, not the end, but halfway through the 3rd chapter is when the game actually starts to pick up, and from there it's actually pretty fun. Anyways, we'll be grabbing our second treasure here, but unfortunately, for about 2 attempts here, you're gonna see me fail the jump twice. Yeah, I can see it and everything, and yeah, I don't know how I ended up missing, well, not missing, but how I ended up messing up the jump twice. But yeah, anyways, over to your right is where you basically progress the story. And yeah, I think this is my realization while playing this of somehow botching that for the 2nd time. Originally, this was going to be with no commentary because I did not have a capture card, and I just figured out how to use the recording setting on a PS4. But then I figured out you can actually not input your data, but take your output data onto a flash drive. So yeah, now we have commentary. Oh, by the way, I finally got the second treasure. So while heading on, the game will will tell you about how, well, parkour, basically telling you how to parkour runs up and giving you a tutorial of that. Pretty easy, but then again, it's just telling you how to do it. From the similarities, this obviously is kind of like Tomb Raider. I think it was a rebirth to the series, but instead of doing Tomb Raider, they decided to go a whole new direction, and now we have Uncharted. But yeah, as you can see, I'm like dodge rolling. For some reason, I somehow think that's faster for some reason.
What a warm and homey place, huh?
Well, not quite what you were expecting, huh?
Yeah. Where's all the damn gold?
Yeah, this place was picked clean centuries ago.
No good limey pirate.
No, it wasn't Drake. Check this out.
Looks like the Spanish got here before he did. What the hell, Sully?
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy piece of tin. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. I was really counting on this one.
Too many big bar tabs in Lima, I guess.
That and, well, just a few bad deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad girls.
Yeah? Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Elena? Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's fair in love and war, kid.
And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you are in big trouble.
So, Uncharted. Uncharted 1 has a pretty good feel to it and everything. The combat's really good. I'm like saying again, the introduction to it all can be quite sluggish. And yeah, but as we get further into the game, we will be doing that. Also, third treasure, right there.
You gotta find a way across.
I didn't know, actually it took me a while to find that one. I didn't know that you could actually get all the way back there without dying. So yeah, going back to it, later in the game we actually will be getting to one of my favorite characters in the game, or like I think one of the best villains in the Uncharted series actually. Out of all the Uncharted games, I feel like 1 through 5, they all have a certain thing that they excelled over their other parts. 1, I think, has probably one, like I said before, has one of the best villains, and I really think that's where it shines in. Combat's always good, but yeah. Anyways, we're getting through a door. I have always wondered how we were gonna get back. I don't know if they ever blew it.
This looks familiar. I think there's something in Drake's journal about this.
So
Yeah,
every time Drake
this thing is
noticed
some kind of
something
lamp or brazier.
that's out of the journal, he'll
See if you
go
can light it.
right to it. And yeah.
After all your
Also,
bitching
going
about
back
the
to
cigar,
that door
now it
thing,
comes in handy.
I'm pretty sure that and later in the chapter, I think it's around chapter 3 where they'll probably blow it up, but I actually have never noticed if they actually blow it up or they open it again. Well, actually, they probably can open it again because, well, how do they keep it propped though?
Now what?
Either way. So now we're on to our first parkour section that actually can kill us. Do be careful because a lot of these little tiles that we're jumping on will come out, and yeah, you'll have only a couple seconds to react to that before you die. Anyways, not too hard, just be careful with what you're doing. Anyways, there should be a couple exploding barrels nearby, and see, right there. I also have to mention one thing. I'm trash with shooting in general, like any shooting games. I have horrible aim, so if you see me missing a lot, you can tell why. Anyways, I'm waiting for Sully because he needs to light up the next lamp so we can advance. Okay, so I wonder if they dynamite that one or blow that one up because that one's lit by the fire and that door only closes when you light the fire. Either way, looks like we're getting in. Looks like we're getting to our first puzzle in the game here. A pretty simple one. Then again, all the puzzles in this game
What do you make of
in this
this?
game are pretty simple.
Wait, I recognize these symbols.
Yep, there it is.
The order of these signs has some importance.
So, do you know how to count to 4? And do you know your basically shapes? Do you know your shapes? As you can see, each and every one is in a different place. The first one's on the right top, the second one's in the bottom left, the third one's in the top left, and the fourth one's in the bottom right. Yeah, I like to think of it as an X, basically just crisscrossing over. And yeah, pretty simple. So you're just gonna see me just... Unfortunately, as you can see, I made it sound so simple, but yet I have a tendency to forget what I'm doing half the time. So yeah. So you'll probably see me opening the book once and then reopening again because I completely forgot what I was thinking, or well, was trying to do. But yeah. Anyways, I do like the look of the temple itself. Or is this a temple? I guess it. Maybe it is. I don't know. Well, either way, I like the look of the graphics and the look of the structure and everything. Looks pretty cool.
Pretty deep.
For
looks
for
like
a
there's a ladder
PS3
cut
game.
into the side. Wait here while I check it out.
Anyways, gonna be doing a little bit more parkour. For some reason, it will be a death if you try to jump in right away because you need to raise the water. Though from the indication of where those rocks fell, it sounds like the water is actually already deep enough. So I don't understand why we need to have more water in there.
Okay, getting somewhere.
I think that water's
Don't
gonna...
tell me you're gonna swim in that.
I've been in worse.
Anyways, as you can see, I'll be trying to swim around because I honestly thought the fourth treasure was right behind me when we dropped in, but it is not. It's actually when you finally decide, once you swim to land here, all you need to do is go straight and take a right
I'm really wet.
on the path, and the treasure will be right there. Pretty easy to spot. You can't really miss it unless you're really not going for the treasures or anything. Gotta do a little bit of parkour. Do be careful here. If you're going a little too fast, you actually can kill yourself. How? To be honest with you, the physics in this game are not that very good.
I made it.
Sometimes when you think you're going to be able to make the jump, the game will not. Anyways, blow that up to let Sully in, and now we can keep it going farther into the temple. Anyways, now we got two of these
I
things.
got this one.
Do wait for Sully because you'll be tapping that triangle button for... Actually, never mind. I guess once you do get it unlocked on your side, you don't have to tap it.
This looks safe.
Oh yes, indeed. Totally safe. Oh no. Oh, and the whole structure is coming down. A little nod to Crash Bandicoot. Where what it is. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. Sorry for that noise.
I'm okay.
Now it looks like we're getting somewhere.
After that, we better be.
Oh, my hand. Anyways, cutscene time.
The temple must have been built around this.
Around what?
A statue. A gold statue.
A huge gold statue. And look here, these people, they're worshipping the damn thing. At least, I think they're people.
Of course. El Dorado, the Golden Man. Sully, it wasn't a city of gold. It was this. It was a golden idol.
Man, can you imagine what that thing would be worth now?
Look over here. Tracks. I bet the Spanish dragged it out on cut logs. We're 400 years late for this party.
So the trail's cold.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Son of a bitch.
Unless
Unless what?
we follow the tracks.
Okay, so immediately turn back around to go get your fourth treasure. Actually, I mean the fifth treasure. It should be right by the skeleton. I can actually say it's pretty easy to miss because, well, story plot and it shows you right to the door, so I guess nobody would really think to turn around and look through the area. Anyways, we're actually going to be coming up on our sixth treasure right about now.
Stop here.
As you can see, these little pillar things, you're technically meant to actually jump on them. As I was realizing halfway through, I was like realizing that I almost missed this one. This one's pretty easy to attain because, like I said before, if you're like me, I'm like saying during my first playthrough, I'm pretty sure I was messing around by jumping around on this thing and seeing what I can climb. By the way, going back to the dodge roll, I think it's a little bit faster, but it probably isn't. But yeah, if you see me going in like long straight hallways and doing that, that's because I think I'm speeding the process up. I'm probably slowing down a little bit, but who knows. Anyways, let's get on to our next cutscene.
I'll be damned.
Must have come up the river during flood season and gotten stuck. Let's check it out, huh?
Yeah, wait. Something about this feels kind of hinky.
Hinky. You act like you've never seen a German U-boat in the middle of the jungle before.
I'm being serious, Nate.
I tell you what, why don't you stay here? I'll check it out myself. I'll call you if I run into any Nazis.
Yeah, right. You do that.
Oh, wait. Hold on to this for me, will you? Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this the hard way.
Into chapter 3, a surprising find. Also, another thing, in Uncharted 1, Drake here is a very slow swimmer. This can be probably a problem later on, but yeah. Besides that, now into chapter 3 is the, well, I like to call the parkour part of 3 because we're doing a lot more parkour, and then at any of these points, once we get higher up, we can actually probably end up dying to because of how high we're up. Words. Anyways, as we're climbing up here, we're actually coming on to our next treasure, number 7. So, as we climb up here, we need to get onto this vine. Oh, for fuck's sakes. There's death number 2. And yeah, it spawns you right back at the beginning. Pretty cruel, because you have to now re-go through that entire swimming thing, and Drake is completely fucking slow, and yeah. And also, you can also get stuck on, I got stuck on a boundary, and yeah, amazing. Also,
Looks like you're gonna have to monkey across those cliffs to get into the U-boat.
for some reason, Sully's dialogue decided to work this time. I was wondering why it didn't work the first time. It can show that this game can be quite buggy. It's not that buggy, but it can be quite. Anyways, now hopefully we can do this right. So after you climb onto these rocks, grab onto the vine, stop the vine, climb up the vine, and there you have it. There's treasure number 7. Also, if you're having a hard time figuring out where you need to go next, if you're trying to reach out to something, Drake will show his hand reaching out. And yeah, it's pretty helpful.
Hey, watch yourself up there.
If he
It's a long way
doesn't,
down.
if he doesn't reach out his hand, you probably can't jump over there. Anyways, as you're gonna see right here, I'm walking around. I actually dodge roll. I almost died. It's not that part. I think it's right. Yep, right here. I somehow, thankfully, Drake can latch on to stuff very easily. It can be a hindrance later on, but just as you saw, I should have probably died there because I accidentally was walking off that. So anyways, now that we're on to the U-boat, instead of going into the entrance right away, if you go to the very front of the thing, treasure number 8 should be right there. And as you can see, the little sparkle it shows off, it's right there. I also always found it interesting how there's a U-boat that actually got stuck in the jungle. Looks pretty cool for what it is. Anyways, surprised it's still intact.
When was your last tetanus shot?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh yeah, that's fucking funny.
Okay, I'm in.
What do you see?
Something nasty happened to these guys. There's blood everywhere. And soup.
What?
Damn, they were killed while eating soup. What a way to go. So, I've always known that button mashing has been a thing in this game, but what I don't like is the little then you have to like circle it around to turn the thing. Never been a fan of that. Anyways, dropping in. I think another cutscene should be coming up.
Yeah. Ugh. Huh. Now where'd you get this, my decomposing friend?
First of all, I just wanted to say, you took one? You didn't take all of them? What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways, going back to that. Looks like now we have a lead. Either way, time for more button mashing. And yeah. Hopefully that's the last one. And it looks like hopefully it is. Oh, more swimming, my favorite. Jumping up and around.
Cozy.
And cutscene.
I'm in the captain's quarters. Get this, he's still here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it looks like he was killed. Ripped to shreds, actually. Oof, what a way to go.
Yeah, sounds terrible. Check his wallet.
You're all hearts, Sully.
No way. You've got to be kidding.
Find anything, kid?
UK 2642. UK 2642. Gotcha.
Are you all right?
Sully, you're not gonna believe this.
Try me.
I think I found our missing page.
You're kidding.
Looks like Drake and our German pals were after the same treasure. And I've got the map that's gonna lead us right to it.
Nate, this better not be another wild goose chase. We've got to get something out of this trip
Or what? Sully? You there? Sullivan?
So I just wanted to add in the face expression that are shown in the cutscene are priceless. Anyways, it looks like Sully has stopped talking, and that seems to be a problem. And let's just open this. Oh, okay, that isn't good. I think we better get the fuck out of here right now. Why the fuck is there still an active bomb on this thing? Okay.
Hello.
Hey! Friends of yours, Sully?
I'm Gabriel Roman.
Yeah, I know who you are, asshole.
Manners, young man. This is just business.
Get over there. Easy.
Put your hands up.
Hi, they're up.
See, your friend owes me money, Mr. Drake. A lot of money. So when he told me that you two were onto something big, the find of a lifetime, he said, well, I was intrigued. But he's made grand promises before, haven't you, Victor? And here we are again. Another fool's errand.
Jeez, does he always go on like this?
Take it easy, Navarro. So, I'm afraid the time is up. Unless, of course, you found something in there, Mr. Drake, that might compensate for all this unpleasantness.
He's screwing with you, Nate. They heard everything. Just give him the map.
Slowly. What does a Kriegsmarine map have to do with El Dorado?
What, you think this is a coincidence? The Germans were after the same treasure. That map has something to do with it. So, we square?
For now. But just in case you need a reminder...
Hey, come on, leave him out of it.
Yeah, don't you guys usually just cut off a finger or something?
That's far too vulgar. No, I think this will hurt him a bit more.
Now, whoa. Come on, Roman. He's got nothing to do...
Sully! Sully! You son of a bitch!
Run, Forrest, run! No, I'm just joking. Anyways, now that we're running away from the enemy, oh, but the game's gonna explain brutal combos for like the third fucking time. That's gonna be a reoccurring joke in this series.
Whoa there, cowboy. That's for leaving me at the dock.
What the hell are you doing here?
Listen, I'm a good enough reporter to follow a couple of no-luck tomb robbers.
He went this way! I'll radio ahead!
Well, you're down to one tomb robber now. Sully's dead.
What?
Yeah. And we're next if we don't get out of here.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Please tell me you have a gun.
Of course.
Oh, thanks. All right, come on.
Okay, it looks like we have reunited with Elena. Somehow she was able to track us down. How? I really don't fucking know. Plot convenience, probably. Anyway, so I have always wondered what happens if you go back the way Navarro and other guy is. I have to be honest with you, the main two villains in this game are, besides Navarro, which I know you fight at the end, and yeah, other one. I can't remember his name. I legitimately cannot remember his name. Anyways, we're gonna break this guy's neck, and yeah. So I think that was Death 3 back here. And if I can take cover. Never mind. That's death number 4. Break somebody's neck, and Elena is in the fucking way of my hiding spot. That, and then I also end up hugging the wrong thing. So as you can notice, Drake will, the moment you use circle, he will take cover, but unfortunately, when the place you want to take cover, sometimes he'll go to the side of the cover, which does not make no fucking sense, and you can basically assume that that'll be probably another death. But anyways, yeah. Now we're getting into the actual meat of chapter 3, where we actually get to do some actual shooting and fighting. Now, this is, again, like I said, this is where the game really starts to pick up. And yeah, it's just, from here it's just us getting through this temple while shooting a bunch of bad guys. The only problem is we're on crushing and we can be easily killed. Talking about shooting, I want to talk about how enemies have the chance to do a critical shot. Yes, I know there's nothing like it, but at some points an enemy can shoot, it can do one shot to you, and suddenly you will end up hearing, you'll see the screen going white, and you'll start hearing a heartbeat. That indicates that you're one tap from it all. Where in going to brutal mode is if you get critical shot there, I'm pretty sure you die immediately. Because I did play brutal mode after this. I did the first chapter, and what I've seen is that you can take multiple hits from it, but once they get one critical shot off you, you're dead. The only other reason why I'm not doing brutal mode at all is due to the fact that the amount of ammo you get back for picking up ammo is about 2 ammo. Like I said before, I'm okay with games that give difficulties to enemies and AI, but, well, that's good and everything, but what I hate is when a game shortens your ammo and gives you barely nothing back to fight with, so you basically have to play perfect, so like headshots only for the entire thing, because, you know.
Story. Tell you later.
Either way, we're doing pretty good. We haven't died up so far, except for those two deaths back there, one being out of curiosity and the other one was due to the fact of Elena blocking the hiding area, so I ended up getting shot to death. And right now, as you can see, I'm just trying to make sure I don't get shot at, so I'm being pretty careful, because like I said before, and an enemy only needs one critical shot to drop me down to one more shot, and if there's more than one enemy, that's pretty much death there. Anyways, as you saw, I was trying to trigger the enemy, so going over a certain line can spawn in the enemies. I also do like how the enemies actually on stairs actually do slide all the way down. And here I was trying to take cover, and I almost ended up killing myself due to the fact of apparently I was too close to the ledge, and the game thought I wanted to drop down on the ledge. Well, not on the ledge, but drop down. And just there, as you saw, I got shot maybe once or twice. I think I got shot 2 times, so I guess that there. But you know, it can show you how easy you can be easily dropped down like nothing. But anyways, there it is, the one shot from him. So if I hadn't dunked back into cover at that time, his second shot would have ended up killing me. Yep. This game is, yeah, pressure mode can be pretty unfair, and that whole, yeah, as you see here, you'll be hearing Nate's heart drumming a lot, because there are some sections in the games where the enemy kept just getting a critical hit on me, and I would have to wait it out, and later on enemies can basically rush you, which is never a good thing. So, and if you're on one heart, you really have to hope that blind firing works out for you. But yeah, anyways, we're getting through this pretty easily. Got another guy coming up. Thankfully, the enemies that we had up to this point are only holding pistols and AKs so far. The only other weapons I know of are not the submachine gun, but like I think it was like a little mini Uzi or something, and the shotgun.
Never a dull moment, huh?
The shotgun and Uncharted
These guys aren't messing around.
and Uncharted, for crushing mode can be devastating. In regular modes, it's actually pretty fine when an enemy hits you with it, and you can do massive dealing. If an enemy has a shotgun in this game, I repeat, make sure you're in hiding at all costs, and the moment that they shoot is when you should attack back. Never ever peek your head out if they haven't shot yet, because even if they're at long range, they can either take you down to a single hit or kill you immediately. And if they're right up in your face, it's an automatic fucking kill death for you. But anyways, again, we're doing really good here. Having not that much trouble, having a little bit of trouble, but yeah. Oh, nice. Headshot. Like I said before, not the best at aiming, and that's another reason why I probably won't do brutal mode, is due to the fact that you have to have pretty good aiming and stuff. And, well, that's something I really don't have, and to be honest with you, I could probably maybe do the first couple chapters 1 to 3 here. I think the halfway point for 3 would be the hardest point, because this is actually where you start fighting. But yeah, I think later on in like later chapters there are very hard sections, and just fathoming them trying to do them in brutal mode, yeah, I don't see how I would be able to do that. But either way, I think we got everybody, and yeah. This actually went pretty smoothly. A little bit of a hiccup there and there, but nothing that set me back. Now, all you need to do is run through here. So basically, there will be 3 enemies waiting for you up at top. So you can go run out. You should be fine. But unfortunately, my dumbass is me wanting to spawn in the enemies. So look, I'm gonna spawn in the enemies, and then for the next, I want to say maybe for the next minute here, I will be literally standing in this temple trying to get pot shots off of them. And yeah, give me 1 second here. Oh God. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. You didn't miss much. All that just happened was I was just standing in this temple, and I guess this is now actually an introduction to grenades. So enemies will have unlimited grenades. Yep. If you don't kill them, they're gonna keep throwing those things. And yeah, I think, well, going through it, Uncharted 1, 2, it was never bad. And then in Uncharted 3, hell, you were even able to throw them back, which I adored. And then, yeah, oh, fucking God, you have Uncharted 4, where I swear to God, they were chucking those things every goddamn second, and it was like bomb after bomb just going off. Oh, either way, I'm still deciding on if I should go out. I think I'm trying to figure out how to switch up the try to go to my other side of my arm side, like right now I'm on
Okay.
my left side. I'm trying to go to my right side on the arm thing. Interesting thing I found out during this playthrough is I never knew you could actually switch your guns by hitting the triangle button. When you have the AK out, I don't know if it works for the pistol, if you have the pistol, but when you have the AK out, yeah. Okay, so by the way, I finally decided to get out of there, and for that, all that waiting, I died immediately, death number 5. I'm set back right here, realizing that I can easily just, easily, yeah. Easier. I should be able to just rush it. Right now, I just figured out about the triangle thing. Yeah, seeing how I can switch my hand up. I found that to be pretty cool. But yeah, let's go out here quickly and just immediately, just running and gunning. We take out one guy already, and we have just one guy here. He's dead, and just like that, we're down to one guy. Yeah, pretty simple. It's not very hard. Anyways,
Over here, I think.
but that being said, that's the end of the chapter 3.
You always been this popular?
Well, I do seem to attract the scum of the earth. No offense.
None taken.
Do you have a good memory?
Yeah, why?
UK 2642. You got that?
Yeah, what is it?
It's Kriegsmarine coordinates. I think I know where the Spanish took El Dorado.
El Dorado?
The problem is, some of the bastards killed Sully. Damn it! If the Spanish found the treasure, they had to move it there, to that island. And Drake followed them.
Well, what are we waiting for? I'll get the story, and you get whatever it is you're after. Come on.
Hey, this isn't gonna be a vacation, you know.
I can take care of myself. Besides, you owe me one.
I suppose I do.
We're on the trail of the lost treasure of El Dorado, and it's brought us here to this tiny island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Let's get a closer look. I hope we're the first ones here.
Will we discover the ruins of a forgotten colony and a fortune in Spanish gold? Or does the island have darker secrets in store for us?
That should keep him from changing the channel. Whoa! What the hell was that?
An anti-aircraft fire? This is so not cool!
Oh crap! We're on fire!
Enough with the damn camera! We gotta bail out!
Bail out? Does this thing even have parachutes?
Now would be a good time to look!
I hope these things still work.
We'll find out in a second.
Have you ever done this before?
Of course! You just jump, count to 5, and pull the cord. Now go!
Are you coming?
Kind of busy right now. Get going!
See you on the ground?
Right behind you!
Yeah. Okay.
What am I doing? Okay, you just jump, count to 5, and pull the cord. How hard could that be? Oh, crap!
And just like that, we will be ending the episode. And yeah, that was episode 1 of Uncharted Drake Fortune. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.